It's Week 9 of the National Football League. And front and center.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9?
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. 6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the 1 interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown passes.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets. And bottom line, how do they get a win?
Make some good calls up there.
Now Love. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week, and we just saw their first one of this game.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now a handoff up the middle. Rich found a little room there as he's up to about the 37.
This defense for the Bears, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. The Packers punter J.K. Scott will send it away on 4th down. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. And taken right on the 30. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return, and the Bears take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And leading them out, their signal caller, now in his 4th season in the NFL.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, Accentuate the Positive. That's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy. And they got the win. Got the win. If you're a running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
The numbers for Odunze a week ago. 6 catches and even 60 yards and a touchdown.
And the competition gets a little bit tougher here because he's got to go against the #1 ranked defense in the NFL against the pass, the latest incarnation of the no-fly zone.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 on their defensive game plan is to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, the offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Throwing forward, P1.
And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. On first down, he'll drop the throw.
Pass taken in by P1.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on third down. Bullard is got his target. That's complete.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Bears have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Well, Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive.
The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
To throw now. Here's Love.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Love now.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed in this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center.
The Bears offense and Rome Odunze set to take over once more. And he's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, so to no one's surprise, his name sits near the top of the list in terms of most receptions by a wideout this season.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. At East as they tackle him down at about the 36. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And they call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10.
Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10.
At their own 24. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field.
Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. 2nd down and 8.
This is huge. Don't let us down.
They'll keep it on the ground. Rich.
And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Escaping the pressure. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Gervon Dexter
able to record his 5th sack of the season.
He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance and they change their blocking assignments, they've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
On fourth down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. Returnable here from the 38. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return.
And they will take over first and 10.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start on first and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Bowler. This will be caught by his big wide receiver. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Up the middle, here's Pirine. And maybe a little over to take this down to the 25-yard line.
Same exact result. They'll look to throw now on first down. Over the middle, complete. That's Harrison. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's second down. Back to throw. Bowler. And they're going to get him. He's safe back around the 28. There goes a loss of about 6, and that brings up
It's certainly not an ideal first quarter for him. Remember, he lost the fumble earlier, and here he ends up on the ground with a sack.
And sometimes what happens when you make a mistake early, you get too cautious going forward. Just cover up the football and take care of it and be able to cut it loose. Otherwise, your offense is going to stall.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be fourth down. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
Well, now how about this return?
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field.
Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
See your TD celebration dance. I want to see some points at it.
Love. He finds his man, complete. It's Roth. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Let's get out of here with a W offense. Just take it to him.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football. The Packers on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8. To pass. Here's Jordan Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
This offense is starting to get into rhythm. A nice quick throw there on target, able to pick up another first down.
Yeah, keep him guessing, oh.
Love looking to throw it. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
Score on these guys.
Up the middle they go. Rich. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's Love. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
And darn right, they did something to disrupt that timing.
Working out of the gun. Love. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, try to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Hand off here for Pirine. And he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last one, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going on running the offensive line, not helping him much. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Bears' first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Here's Pirine again on 2nd down.
It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there was a lane that the ball would break off a huge gain. So he thought there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run. That's a positive play for the offense.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 3, and it gets him to first. Looking to throw. Bullard. The hitter here, it's complete. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
So from the 37, here's 2nd and 4.
Operating from the gun. Bullard. A pass complete to Odunze. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 21. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
2nd down and a yard.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And the Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Back to throw again. Out to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. About 7 yards on 1st and goal. So now it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Bullard. And a quick throw here. That's complete. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun. Bullard. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Bears have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns 3rd and goal into a touchdown. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Green Bay's offense ready to go again. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They don't want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 5.
Throwing. Love. He finds his man. Complete. It's Reed. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And this complete to Pope. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. They run with Thomas. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
On 1st down, Rich. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth, and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy. They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Like a steamroller, baby!
Love from the gun on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 19. They'll get 14 yards out and a fresh set of downs.
A lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
2nd down and 4.
You got that! You got it! Make something happen! Come on! Come on, boys! Let's go!
Love from the gun. This is caught. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
Right now. Let's go.
Operating from the gun. Right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late. They're forcing incomplete zone as the first half.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
You can do it, baby.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is good. And a second field goal here gets him back within 11 now. It's 17-6. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, right, Brandon. Thank you very much. Hi again, everyone. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the NFL as we are officially into the second half of the season. We'll get started out west in Las Vegas, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Jonathan Brooks, a touchdown run in the victory. From there, we head east to Tennessee to check on the Titans at home in Nashville. And they trail in that one as it's the visiting Jags who are out in front. Trevor Lawrence, 4 touchdown passes. Lastly, we head to Southern California to check on the Rams at home at SoFi Stadium. And they were winners in that ball game as they beat the visiting Washington Commanders. Brock Purdy leading the way there as the win gets his guys back to 500 on the year. This has certainly been a fun one to watch so far. We knew this was going to be a battle, and we have not been disappointed. This is the kind of game that could wind up hinging on which side can play mistake-free football the rest of the way.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3.
Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Bears offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long.
Gonna throw right side here, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Looking to throw. Bullard to the left side into the hands of Odunze.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
They'll hand it to Perine.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
7 yards there and a first down.
He'd had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
And he's got his big wide receiver complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up second down.
Back to throw. Bullard. Quick hitter here, it's complete. His first catch of this third quarter, he had 7 in the first half. It's also a first down.
Looking to throw.
Bullard will get that complete to Harrison.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
They'll look to throw again. Throwing the slant pattern here complete. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. Again, he'll drop to throw. That ball caught by Harrison. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
They run it with P-Ryan on first down.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Bullard. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. A big run there defensively on 2nd and goal. Loss of 7. That brings up 3rd. Operating from the gun. Bullard. And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Packers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field.
And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Now Love. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Love. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
The Bears offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Throwing to start the drive. Bullard, the loop. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
This has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks. Pair that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Here's P-Ryan. And not nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on third down. Operating from the gun. Bullard. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. They get him that time thanks to the safety blitz as he sank for a loss of 4. Here comes the Bears punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10.
Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10
right at the 50-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Roth got his man complete over the middle. That's Roth. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer 1st down. Looking to throw. Love. Looking middle, and that's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 2.
Mistakes on their offense. Let's exploit them here on this drive.
Back to throw. Love. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Love. And this is going to be incomplete.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder, you think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the 1st down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking 1st down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a 1st down.
So 3 points, maybe not a grand prize at this stage, but it does get him back within 1 score.
It certainly does, because now they stay within shouting distance, so that means everyone on your sideline stays engaged in this game. They know they still have a shot.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Chicago offense set to get started. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Dances by him. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a 1st. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's brought down. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the 1st.
But he's turning in a nice performance. Remember, he had the touchdown earlier, and this time he's able to beat double coverage to grab it.
I think that if he weren't worried about a taunting penalty, he'd run by the opposing team's bench and say, guys, 2's not going to be enough. You better get some more guys trying to cover me. He knows how to get open downfield.
And down to the 36-yard line here.
40 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
I believe in you, D. I believe in you.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4.
Here's Peter again on 2nd down.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. The center receiver in motion to the right.
And he'll get it here on the jet sweep.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Back to throw.